All right, y'all. I if there's one thing I'm going to do when I cover a game, I am going to be fair and as impartial as I could possibly be. I want to love this game. But every single time I turn around, they're doing something that I feel like is a massive misstep. So, you guys know I covered Dan Mimo for the full life of the U.S. version of the game, even a little bit beyond. We covered a little bit of the Japanese version of the game, and I loved that game. I know very few people who didn't absolutely love that game, and most people that didn't were edgelords who just flat didn't want to love that game. This game, on the other hand, has sought heat since day one, and when it's been right, I've defended it. They make steps all the time to improve things. But then they do stuff like this that just makes me beyond irritated. And I want to cover this here. So, first things first, we just came off the back of the 1.5 anniversary. A lot of us are reeling financially from that. A lot of things happened there. A lot of people did summons. We all went pretty deep in those banners, right? And then immediately they drop a brand new Festa on us. But that Festa unit, that Artemis unit, is really, really, really good. Let's go look at her. She should still be right there. She is. She's still around for a little bit longer. She's fantastic. Now, I will be the first to say I am not a fan of Allen at all. When I do a trial quest and a unit is so squishy that the trial quest was crushing that unit, I shouldn't have done the 3 summons I did. I want to have the unit, I want to test it out, but I should have put that in the Artemis banner. Realistically, all of that should have gone into the Artemis banner. He's just not worth it. So, still worth it, and I do want to finish this up, and we'll see what happens Sunday night on stream, because we're coming really close to the end of this. But then they drop this, which is another opportunity, both paid and free to play, another opportunity at the Purple Artemis. Now, while Purple Artemis is not nearly on the same level as the Fire Artemis, she's still pretty good and she has her uses. I use her a lot for ranged attacks. I use her a lot for, she's an easy go-to for any electrical event in Uncharted Battlefield. In fact, they basically have to rerun her every time they run Uncharted Battlefield because, I mean, they should get rid of the time limit at this point. She should just be a general pool unit. She really should. Because there's really no other electric unit that's even remotely on her level. And I would put her on par with most of the host of the fertility units that dropped around first anniversary last year. I really think at this point, she needs to be a general pool unit. It's insane that she's not. But that's not what I'm here to criticize. What frustrates me is dropping yet another banner. We just got like a 48-hour run of some Festa banners, and then they dropped this 555-day anniversary. Number one, I understand. It's not a flippin' anniversary. Number two, we just had an anniversary event. We literally just had one. You cannot drop a 1.5 anniversary, get people hyped about that, and then say days later, technically still in it arguably, that now it's a 555-day anniversary. You have to choose between the two celebrations or give us more free-to-play options. You cannot expect people to just fall for this left, right, and center. It's insanity. It's completely insane to me. And then what really ticked me off more than anything else, I was like, fine, right? If we go here into the paid one and we say, okay, 1,500 paid for a 10 draw with a 50% chance at a UR. Awesome. That Purple Artemis better be the only unit with an increased draw rate. She darn well better. So let's go take a look. Draw step 1. Let's go down here. So I'm going to start right here at the top. Okay. UR draw is 50%. 25% adventure, 25% assist. And remember, that's going to be broken up. So far, so good. 0.38% for everybody. Okay. It's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. We're looking for one that is probably close to about 1%, give or take. So we keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. There's a 0.7%. Okay. And it is Artemis. Awesome. So then we get down to the SRs, and then we get down to the URs. And the URs The UR assists are on the same, well, not quite the same. They're 1.07%. So that's not too bad. Like, right? That looks pretty good. And it stays roughly the same for all 4 steps. If we go down here to step 4, then our UR Artemis is still 0.7%, and all the assists are 1.7. So, more than fair for the paid. One would expect those rates to be the same for the free-to-play. But they are not. Okay? Start here at the top. Now, this is just the rates for the free-to-play. Go down here. UR is a 4% chance, so it's still a lower chance. But once again, I'm not going to criticize that. Dangle the carrot for the whales. 100%. I can be behind that. You're going to stick with this pity at 16 summons, which is completely nuts to me. But it is what it is. So a 4% UR rate is standard rate. It's not that big of a deal. So let's go down here. So, URs. So 0.04% for all these URs. Wait, what is that mess? Tione's at a 0.6%? Well, surely Artemis has to be much higher than that, right? 0.4, 0.4, 0.4, 0.4. Many of you guys can do the math in your head. Artemis is 0.6. So you have the same probability of pulling Tione, who frankly is no longer really worth it, as you do Artemis. Same rates. Same rates. But what about assists, right? Surely the assists will be fine. Surely they're just doing it for the adventurers, right? Surely they're not boosting the Miak that everybody's already pulled and probably MLB'd. Surely they have not boosted the only 2 electric assists. Now, I do like Ishtar, but if you are going to say, please use your free-to-play currency on this banner, here's our featured unit. Boost the featured unit. If you're going to boost an element, call it an electric banner. Do not dangle the carrot for the free-to-play player. Show us rates on the paid banner, but only increase the electric rates on this banner. That, my friends, that is not fair. I think fair went out the window a long time ago with gacha games, but that is predatory. I'll call it what it is. That is predatory. You're saying featured limited time characters are back. Characters plural? What characters? There's only one. There's one featured limited time character. It's not plural. It's not plural. And the boosts are on regular, normal, everyday units. Guys, I want to love this game so much. But then they do things like this. I don't want to rant. I don't want to drop bad news. I don't like making negative content. But for the sake of my free-to-play players out there, you need to know what's up. These are the things you need to watch out for. I don't want to turn anyone off of this game. I still think we can enjoy the game. But if we are not calling the devs out when they do unscrupulous crap like this, then they're just going to keep doing it and getting away. Look, there's another electric banner. How much you want to bet that this step-up banner has the same rates? Let's find out real quick. So, guaranteed UR scene card, guaranteed UR SS, guaranteed UR adventurer. So, actually, the rates wouldn't be the same. Let's see. Step 1 is a guaranteed scene card. So, let's see what the rates are for the adventurers. 0.7, 0.7, 0.7, 0.7. Yeah. Not even boosted for the... they didn't even boost it for the first step. So it's just a UR scene card. That's it. I mean, so here's the deal. 500 for a guaranteed UR scene card, great. The only thing from this banner that you won't get. I just happened to realize something. Let's go back in here. Let's go to draw rate. Is Finn not boosted? That would just be mega dirty. It's just Tione. So Bet's not boosted. Aisha's not boosted. Artemis is boosted. Is Finn not? There, Finn. Finn's right there. So it's just Tione for no reason at all? Why? That's even more flabbergasting. Why randomly boost Tione? If it was, I would almost be willing to forgive it if it was all the electric adventures. But it's one other random regular electric adventure and the electric assists. God, that's just so frustrating. Oh, I want to love you, game, but you do shit like this.